All right, this is module 2 or step 2 of our learning experience, and we're going to talk about readiness in this particular module. And this is about all of you getting everything together to determine whether or not you're ready to do this work, and if not, what do we need to do to get you ready. We provide all of the theoretical context for all of that conversation, and that's really important. That's the next step that we want to talk about. And in here, you'll see, if you look at this, you have access to a stages of change, which is a theoretical model that we use. It's a behavioral health model designed back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s, I believe, really around smoking cessation. And they learned so much about behavioral change. They created some theory around nonprofit management and how we use that same theory to change nonprofits and their behavior. So that's really why we're using that. It's a really good process. And there's a couple of different alternatives for looking at that. We're also going to talk about power sharing and how you deal with that and have that conversation now as you work with your strategic planning committee. It's really important that we talk about that piece. And then we're going to actually work with you to kind of identify the stakeholders that are going to be involved in the conversation and what kind of learning strategy do you need for your agency, for your strategic planning committee, for your board. There's a whole number of different elements that we can include, and are there some of those elements already in this particular learning experience that we can modify and use, or do we need to go find other things? That's part of the conversation. Again, remember this is a learning experience. Take your time, go through all of the information that's available to you, and write down all your questions. Do the best that you can, and then bring the difference to the virtual session that we have at the end of the week. And at that point, we'll have a conversation about it, get clear, and we'll be in a much better place for you to move forward. So I'm super excited about this. You are doing really great. Step 2, rock and roll. Good luck.